We've had some serious snow here at HSN. Some serious snow down here in St. Pete, but you know what we've got for you? Fear not. From EARTHWISE. Now, they've had, of course, remember the TS we had, the Today Special just not so long back, a 4-in-1, amazing for hedging and cutting and so forth. EARTHWISE have put together a corded electric snow shovel. This is one hungry snow shovel, let me tell you. Up to 8 inches of snow. It's like your own little personal snow plow. But you know what? This is the very first airing of it here at HSN. I'm predicting that we're going to, yeah, there's no way. We've got under 1,500 of these. I can guarantee you right now, for those of you who spend a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shoveling snow at the front of your house, you're going to want one of these, because guess what? It's $129. You got flex pay of $32.49. We're delivering it for free. We're going to deliver it for free, and just like that amazing weather shield, we're going to give you a return policy to the end of January 2017. So you pay right now $32.49. We'll deliver it for free, and you have basically a 90-day trial with it. You know what? I'm going to bring in the professional right now, a man who hates snow as much as I do. Peter, mate, how good is it?
It's fantastic. You know, I was watching you talk about scraping your windshield with Ecos, and certainly a terrible job. But maybe number one around the house is going to be clearing that snow, because you're going to have to shovel the snow. You're using your back, your arms, your shoulders. We've got, you know, an old snow shovel over there, and it's a terrible job. It can be very, very difficult. It's physically demanding. You can really hurt yourself. But now, if you have something like this from EARTHWISE, you are going to be blown away. Had we had this when I was a kid growing up in New York, I would have been so excited, because check this out. Like you vacuum the floor, you can hear the power. This is brand new today. The first time we've gone 12 amps, 16-inch wide pad.
Turn that on so it's facing the camera. Look at that.
You can see those impellers. That's what's going to throw the snow. Watch this. It'll throw the snow up to 30 feet.
I've not seen that.
It is on. I know. This is the first time. That's the first time Jeff's been able to see this. This is what's so amazing about that. You know, just in that small area that I did right there, that would normally, here, I'll take this. This would normally be you with that snow shovel. This is our fake snow, which is very heavy. If you're familiar with snow, you know that wet, heavy snow, same thing.
So I'd be shot at, what was it, 30 feet?
And throw it, yeah. We have to stop it from going too far, because it would cover the whole setback there. That's how far it'll throw it. And this will work in snow up to 8 inches deep. So we're talking, that's a pretty significant snowfall, and this will tear it up.
It's $130. It's not only, actually, in fact, let me take that back. You do a flex pay of $32.49. We're going to deliver this for free. We're going to have it delivered within 7 to 10 working days. We're going to have it delivered to you, and then you can go ahead and use it through to the end of January 2017. It's the very first. Guys, we've got 1,200 units remaining right now as we stand. It's the very first airing. It's going to go. I have no doubt in my mind this is going to sell out.
It's because anyone who's experienced what it's like to clear that snow will know just what a joy this is. I think it's hilarious that we call it a snow shovel, because it is nothing like a snow shovel. So all I'm doing is turning that on. All you have to do is plug it in. First time we've ever had those wheels on there, 6-inch wheels. And look, I can go slow, I can go fast, I can almost go too fast. We're gonna clear that snow.
That is nuts!
It is unbelievable. You know what? I'll just keep going. This time, I gotta be careful not to hit these cameras. We'll just go straight through it, just like that. Go right through it.
I love it.
That's how quickly you're gonna be able to clear snow. It's the most powerful snow thrower or electric snow shovel we've ever had. And what I love about this is, and we'll get a close-up look at it right now, is that 16-inch wide path. So think about this. If you're shoveling with a shovel, you know, and you're using your back and arms, you may just do a small little path because you just want to get it over with.
Right.
This makes it so easy to do. This will handle up to 8 inches of snow. We even have the ability to direct that snow, and I'll show you that. All I have to do with this lever, it's spring-loaded, pull that and twist it, so now I can have all the snow go to the right,
you can direct
all the snow go to the left. Exactly, direct the way you're throwing that snow, because remember, you're gonna be throwing this snow up to 30 feet, and you saw that.
Man, that's at least 30 feet.
We can see the snow piling up over there.
That's at least 30 feet over there. That's throwing it out of the way, off your driveway,
the whole
off
thing,
your pathway.
It weighs 16 pounds. pounds. We have the wheels. We've had it before where you're using it like a shovel, and it was great throwing that snow, but now we've added the wheels. It's the first time we've had this from EARTHWISE. It is such an amazing way to clear that snow. Think about this. We're able to clear about 400 pounds of snow a minute by just walking around with this.
Say that again. 400 pounds
a minute.
A minute.
Because think about how heavy snow is. It's obviously it's just water, but when you have 8 inches of snow over a certain amount of area, you're lifting all of that. So imagine if I told you have to lift 400 pounds a minute with your back and arms. I mean, that's demanding.
I want to give you a business idea right now for those kids out there trying to earn a buck. This is a business idea. You go ahead and do seriously, go ahead right now and do one of the flex pays. Get this delivered to you. By the way, we've got a 50-foot extension cord that we're also selling. It's got all sorts of safety. It's a high vis. Grab those 2 items and make yourself some money. When your neighbor, when you have that snow, when you have that ice, when your neighbor has their driveway covered, when they have their walkway covered, you walk up. It's like mowing grass in the summertime, right? You walk around with the mower and ask the neighbor if they want their grass cut. Now you've got this snow blower that is going to clear out. You're going to knock over the driveway like this. You know, you're going to go over the front pathway like this. You've paid $130. I mean, how much are you going to pay? How much have you paid? How much have you paid for someone to clear your driveway, to clear your pathway? A flex pay of $39, is that right? No, let me get this right. $33, $32, we're going to deliver it for free, and you have an extended returns till the end of January 2017. By the way, the extension cord, the 50-foot extension cord, comes in 6 different colorways. It's got all sorts of safety features in there, and that, by the way, is right on at $39, right there, $39.95. Blue, green, orange, pink, that's not $129, and that is, as I said, that's $39 on the right on the button with that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I'm listening to you talk about this, and you're saying, you know, you can have this and clear this and not pay someone, but there's a lot of reasons why you've never had a snow thrower, snow blower. Remember, you know, they're huge, they're gas powered, so then you have to deal with filling the gas and the oil, and they're loud, and there's a lot of fumes, and they can be really intimidating. Yeah, exactly. This whole thing where you got to pull on that for hours. You're never gonna have to do that again. This is a snow thrower that weighs 16 pounds. That's almost exactly what your upright vacuum weighs. You're gonna use it the same as your vacuum. So the cool thing is, you don't need to find the big strong kid in the neighborhood or pay someone to clear your driveway, your walkway, your back deck. You can do this because it's that easy. So no matter, you know, maybe you've gotten a little bit older, like we all have, and you're like, I can't go out there and do that snow anymore. All you're doing is adding your extension cord, turning that on, and watch how I just operate this just like a vacuum, and I'm throwing that snow. I'm slowly walking through that snow, and you're clearing it. That's a 16-inch wide path. We're only going to need to do maybe an up and back, and that's your sidewalk. That's your walkway up to the house. But for many of us, it's just being able to clear the stairs so you can get to the mailbox, let the dog out. And you want to do it right away. I remember as a kid, you know, the snow was falling. You know, I'm not going out to shovel that snow till it's over. Because I don't want to do it twice. Here, when that first 8 inches of snow falls, you're going to run out there, which would normally take hour and a half, 2 hours, is going to take you 15 minutes. Clear it all.
Clear it out.
If you have to go back out there again, it's just as easy because you're grabbing this and you're powering through that snow up to 8 inches. You're throwing that snow. It is amazing how simple it can be when you have something like this from EARTHWISE.
See how far this thing is going? This is, what is it, 12 amps? I mean, this is amazing. Now, there's a lot of you on the phone lines, right? Okay, we have, right now as it stands, we have just over 1,000 units. We're outpacing what we expected to have. Okay, there's no doubt about that. So if you want to be able to get through on this, then you need to be quick, all right? The snow is coming. The blood, the sweat and the tears, the clearing out of this, all of it. If you've never shopped with HSN, that's not a problem. One credit card payment or a debit card payment or even PayPal, you can do a flex pay. That's not layaway. We're not going to hold on to it. You give us that first flex pay, we're going to send this to you for free, and you have an extended returns. We normally have 30 days. We've had for 39 years here at HSN. We've had a 30-day money-back guarantee. But for you, because you're buying from us now, you can have this till the end of January 2017. That is peace of mind. If it doesn't do the job that you hoped it would do, you package it up, return it to us, and we'll refund you the purchase price. But you could very well be spending the best $33.49 you've ever spent in your life, because we want to give you that experience. But again, we are outpacing right now the number that we anticipated. We brought in 1,500 or 1,600 of them. We're already down to under 1,000. So wish you luck, and stay on the phone lines, or better still, go to hsn.com or get our app and do the ordering via the app.
Yeah, one of the things is you want to make sure you have this home. Now's a great time before that snow comes. You know the stress involved when you're thinking, all right, the snow's coming, we're going to get 6 inches, we're going to get 8 inches, and you have to get the kids to school. You've got to get to work. When you have something like this, you're taking all the stress out of it. And you don't want to have that first time, and we were talking about this earlier, and I remember you're shoveling snow, and you're thinking, it's freezing out. I'm sweating at the same time. How is this possible? Because it's such a physically demanding job. It can be dangerous, slipping, falling, really overexerting yourself. Don't do it anymore. Let this do the work for you. So if you're not the one who's shoveling that snow at your house, you know, it was me when I was a teenager back, you know, in New York. This is for that person. So get it for them. Remember, it's so simple to use. You've got that additional handle right here, that back saver handle. But I'm telling you, when you use this like a vacuum, you're barely even touching that.
I mean, the controls are just
adjustable.
The trigger there.
Yeah,
right?
You've got the trigger underneath, and I'll show you. We've got, just like on all the devices from
I mean,
EARTHWISE,
it's really simple to operate.
Yeah,
you just plug it in.
You don't pull the trigger until you hit the safety button first, then pull the trigger. You're set to go. You let go, it stops. Here you can see we've got that cord holder. There's our extension cord you were talking about. We have it in the red. But it makes it super simple to use. 16 pounds. 8 inches of snow. But don't forget, if it's a little bit deeper and you want to use this anyway, you can take this up over that first layer of snow.
Right.
Just like that, because it is so lightweight. But let's keep going. I mean, if I wanted to, we've got what, 2 minutes or so, or almost 3, just under 3 minutes on the clock. I can clear all of this in a minute.
And we will. What we'll do for the very last minute, I'll let you have at it, but just go for this one, and then at the last minute, we'll just wipe it clean.
I mean, it won't take long, because you can walk it nice and slow. You can do it more like a vacuum, where you come back and forth, just nice and easy.
I still can't get over how far it throws it. I really can't.
And we're trying not to throw it as far. I mean, when you get up there and you just want to get that snow out of the way, remember, you can direct it where you want, and I'll show you real quick. We're trying to keep all this snow going forward. But here you'll see, if you want to move, you know, a majority of the snow to the left, I can do that now. But now I'm moving the snow off to the left. You can take it and direct it to the right. So when you're going back and forth on the driveway, you can just make your passes like you know, when you mow the lawn the same way. It's incredibly easy. Look at this, how you can move it around with the wheels. We've never had the wheels before. It is very easy. So if you are past the point of saying, I can shovel the snow, or I remember how hard it is, and you know, we hear the stories all the time.
All the time.
Everyone's like, oh, I'll go out there and shovel that snow, it's no problem. And you forget how dangerous it can be from slipping, falling, and you overexert yourself. People are going to the emergency room constantly because they underestimate how difficult the job clearing the snow is, or they try to do too much. This is going to solve all of those problems. You'll clear your entire driveway. You can take this, remember, if you have that wooden deck in the backyard, many times you're thinking, I'm not shoveling that.
Not right.
But now you can.
Yeah.
You can use this on the stairs, 16-inch wide path. This will handle snow up to 8 inches. So be ready. Maybe you know those states like Florida, we're not going to get a lot of snow where we are in St. Pete. But then we've got a whole bunch of states that don't get a ton of snow.
Right.
But maybe you're going to get those 3, 4, or 5 inches, maybe 3 or 4 times a year. This is what you want. You can take care of it so quick, so simple. You are going to love this. First time we've had one. I think it's amazing.
It is amazing. Now, I want to also suggest you go ahead and grab the cord. Now, we have these in 6 different colors. I'm holding it. This 50-foot cord. It's by Pro Glow. It's $483,525. It's $39.95. It's got continuous grounding monitoring, obviously is safety. It can go to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it's for all weather. We've got blue, green, orange, pink, red, or yellow. It has on the end, it has LED lights, so you know when it's plugged